This stock is up nearly 350% from its lows just a few months ago, and it may not be done yet. AMC Entertainment, which trades under ticker symbol AMC, just might have another short squeeze in it. And in this video, I'll be explaining why I think so. To determine whether AMC will short squeeze again, it's really beneficial to see what big banks and brokerage firms are doing because they're often much smarter with their money than we are. Schwab recently adjusted their margin requirements, which means that they definitely foresee something happening in the future. Schwab increased their requirement for long positions so that you have to have 100% of the collateral posted in order to use margin. They also increased the requirements for short positions so that you have to post 300% in collateral if you desire to short a stock. This is crucial to note down because it shows that Schwab thinks that they might be getting squeezed in the future and margin called in the future. So they're trying to protect themselves by increasing margin requirements. Another thing to note is that Citadel might be one of the short sellers of AMC stock right now. If we look at the OTC volume, we can see that Citadel is the main executor of these trades, which could indicate that Citadel themselves are contributing to some of the volume itself. Also, the 4560 rule from FINRA requires firms to self-report on their short interest in specific securities. The key here is self-report. This means that any firm like Citadel could be lying about their short interest to keep the truth from reaching the public. To get some more confirmation of this theory, I looked into the past history of Citadel, and there have been multiple occasions where they were fined for inaccurately self-reporting metrics. In November of 2020, Citadel was fined $6.5 million for inaccurately reporting. Once again, Citadel was fined $275,000 and $700,000 for reporting violations. Inaccurately reporting metrics is something that is commonly seen from Citadel, so it would be no surprise at all if Citadel was secretly short selling AMC stock behind the scenes. Citadel does not care at all about these fines because the amplitude of these fines is so small in comparison to how much Citadel makes. Citadel has $29 billion in collateral. Having to pay an extra $275,000 fine is nothing to them. Here's the thing to be aware of before jumping to conclusions. Another short squeeze is not just going to happen out of nowhere. There are several steps that need to happen before we reach the point of hitting a short squeeze, because hedge funds are not just going to accept defeat that easily and let a short squeeze happen. If hedge funds are about to get margin calls, they will most likely rush to banks to borrow as much capital as possible to keep up with their margin requirements. Only after that happens will a short squeeze likely happen. So if we get some confirmation stating that firms are receiving large amounts of collateral from banks, we can then be more confident on the next short squeeze happening. But until then, this is all just a theory. Also, as I mentioned in my last AMC video, it seems like a high volume of shares is being exchanged hands in the dark pools away from the public eye, which could be an additional factor for a short squeeze to trigger. I won't go into depth about that in this video because I already covered it in my last video, but it's just something to be aware of. As usual, always be careful if you're planning to jump into short-term trades like AMC, because the reality is you could get screwed by the suits if you're not careful. Don't forget to click the like button and let me know what stock you want me to cover next. Peace.